You may now be seated. Good morning, everyone. We are really here. We made it, y'all. It is with great pride and deep gratitude that I welcome you to Byrd High School, Class of 2025 graduation ceremony. My name is Michael Rice Jr., and I am truly honored to be standing here today and proud to represent my friends, my classmates, my teammates, and my fellow graduates. Welcome you to a day we will remember for the rest of our lives. So I really hope I don't mess this up too bad, but if I do, don't remember that part. To our board members, Douglas Byrd, faculty and staff, families and friends, thank you. Honestly, thank you. We wouldn't be here without your support, your encouragement, and probably a few late night pep talks or get back to work reminders. You helped shape us into who we are today, and because of your solid belief in us, we are ready to turn the page to our next chapter. The class of 2025 had been through a lot together. Everyone forgets, but we were the first class to come back after the pandemic as freshmen to in-person learning. And I don't know about y'all, but I thought everything would get us sick, from social distancing to masks to hallway traffic jams, and we all breathing on each other. Just for us to find out we will live to see another day where senioritis sets in and group projects turn into one person doing all the work and takes one for the whole team. Shout out to that one person. You know who you are, Browdy. And Richard, you're the real MVP. But beyond all that, we've built something special here. This moment represents more than the closing of a chapter. It symbolizes growth, perseverance, and shared memories we've created through challenges, victories, and countless lessons. From classrooms and cafeterias to track meets and late night study sessions, we've built more than friendships. We've built a legacy. Our graduating class represents the exact turning point of our school's history. That's right, we rose out of the ashes and restored our school's honor. We'll be known as the class that turned it all around. To my fellow graduates, we didn't just make it, we made it together. And as we go forward, whether it's college, careers, or service, let's carry with us the courage to dream big, the strength to stand tall, and the heart to give back. Don't forget about the nest and what we accomplished here. Once again, welcome everyone, and thank you for celebrating this special day with us. To the class of 2025, congratulations, we did it. Now we'll have introduction remarks by Mr. Kenneth Williams.
Good morning, members of the Board of Education, Superintendent Dr. Marvin Conley Jr., cabinet members, distinguished guests, family, and friends, and the class of 2025. The Byrd High School family is pleased to welcome you to our annual commencement exercises. Commencement signifies a rite of passage in the lives of our graduates. The students assembled here have taken advantage of the opportunities afforded them in order to reach the pinnacle of success. Today, we honor them as we also celebrate the 52nd graduating class of Byrd High School. I would like to make a personal appeal to our audience to respect the dignity of this ceremony by silencing all cell phones and refraining from any disruptions during the program. We all share in your jubilation this morning and know that you are filled with pride. Please make this a meaningful occasion for all of our students by refraining from celebrating for one graduate. Rather, we will celebrate the entire group as a whole at the conclusion of the ceremony. Your congratulations can best be shown by standing when your graduate's name is called. I thank you in advance for your cooperation. Accuracy is important. However, perfection is impossible in a ceremony such as this. So we apologize for any error that you may find in the printed program. It is an honor for me to introduce to you our distinguished guests whose commitment to education and the education of our students is unparalleled. If our guests would please stand upon my introduction. Members of the Cumberland County Board of Education, Deanna Jones, Chair, Judy Musgrave, Vice Chair, Dolores Bell, Jacqueline Brown, Dr. Tara Jordan, Greg West, Susan Williams, our Superintendent, Dr. Marvin Conley Jr., Superintendent of Cumberland County Schools. From our Central Services offices, Dr. Melody Chalmers McLean, Associate Superintendent of Student Support Services, Mr. Kevin Coleman, Associate Superintendent of Auxiliary Services, Dr. Jane Fields, Associate Superintendent of School Support Services, Dr. Malata Hill, Chief Academic Officer, Mr. Ruben Reyes, Associate Superintendent of Human Resources, Mr. Jay Tolan, Associate Superintendent of Business Operations, Dr. Lindsay Whitley, Associate Superintendent of Communications and Community Engagement, Dr. Tanjay Robertson, Area Superintendent of School Support Services, and Dr. Christine Catalano, Assistant Superintendent of K-12 Curriculum and Instruction. We would like to take a moment to recognize the support of our Cumberland County Board of Education members and our Central Service Office. Without your support, we would not be here today. The class of 2025 has a small token of appreciation to present to you after the ceremony. You may now be seated. Now I am proud to introduce two distinguished graduates who have demonstrated academic excellence and commitment to scholarly achievement during their academic career. They will deliver two commencement addresses. Our first speaker is salutatorian Alexander de la Cruz. Alex was born in Darmstadt, Germany, and has been a valued member of the Douglas Byrd community since middle school, attending all 3 years of middle school and all 4 years of high school here. His parents are Flora and Mark, along with his younger brother Isaac and their 3 dogs, Remy, Dobby, and Bella, are here to celebrate this significant milestone. During his high school career, Alex has demonstrated exceptional academic dedication, earning membership in both the National Honor Society and the National Technical Honor Society. He is also highly skilled in digital media, holding certifications in Adobe Photoshop, Illustrator, and in design, and has even achieved certification as a CPO, a Certified Protection Officer. Beyond his impressive academic and technical achievements, Alex is a well-rounded individual with diverse interests. He enjoys drawing, reading, fictional novels, and weightlifting. He appreciates quiet environments and metal music and possesses a unique sense of humor. Alex will be attending UNC Charlotte this fall to pursue a degree in accounting with aspirations of a career in forensic accounting. Ladies and gentlemen, our 2025 salutatorian, Alexander de la Cruz.
Good morning. Seniors, today we celebrate a very significant milestone. After today, we will embark on whatever paths we've laid for ourselves, which is why it should be said that graduating from high school is the checkpoint, not the end. After this, our job isn't done. Some of you may serve in the military, join the workforce, or you may learn a trade or pursue higher education. All these options share one constant: effort. Turning our tassels doesn't mean the work is over. High school was the easy part. Now is when the training wheels come off and you alone, take your life by the reins. The period between graduating from high school and taking the next step in your life is not the time to get complacent. It's the opposite. It's the most important, because at that point, you need to decide what you want for yourself. Whatever you want to see in your future is up to you. No one is going to do the work for you. Go through the training, build those skills, and do the work. Our teachers and staff have worked to ensure that you are equipped to achieve those goals and acquire those attributes that prepare you for what lies ahead. Success is seldom a straight line, and the education you received is the map to navigating those winding paths. Regardless of what you feel about class, every single one played a role in developing you into the Douglas Byrd graduate that we recognize today. Every connection formed at those burgundy and gold-striped halls, every discussion with the counselor, and every test served as a stepping stone to your success. All you have to do is take the next step. We are adults, and the world will treat us as such, so we must stand up and accept that responsibility. Whatever life throws at us, we need to be ready to tackle it with maturity, discipline, and the eagle pride that instilled in us by our school. Celebrate this time because we've earned it, but also remember your journey is just beginning. Thank you.
Our next speaker is valedictorian Javion Taylor. Javion Lamonte Taylor, born in Cumberland County, class of 2025 valedictorian, graduating with the highest GPA in our class, a dedicated scholar and leader. He's also an active member of our National Honor Society and the captain of our varsity track team, where he and his teammates qualified for regionals, states, and nationals. He plans to pursue a degree in computer science. He would like to thank his 3 lovely parents and 2 coaches for their unwavering support throughout this journey. Ladies and gentlemen, our 2025 valedictorian, Javion Taylor.
Good morning to you all, the families, the friends, the teachers, and my fellow graduates. As I stand here today, I can't help but picture a starting line on the track. The hush before the starter gun, the deep breath you take just before you launch yourself into motion. That's what high school was like. 4 years ago, we got ready at the starting line, hearts pounding, full of nervous energy and hope. We've been running ever since. Some days felt like a sprint, fast, tense, and over in a flash, while other days felt like a mile, grueling and full of mental battles. We've all had to hurdle some challenges, some visible and some hidden. We've had to keep pace with deadlines, projects, and late-night studies. But through it all, we kept moving forward. And like in any race, it wasn't just about speed. It was about perseverance, form, focus, and heart. I know this because I've run in actual races. I've lined up next to competitors who push me to my limits, just like we've been surrounded by classmates who challenge us to do better and be better. And I'm talking about you specifically, Brody. We've fallen, scraped knees, and egos alike, but we've gotten back up. We've learned that sometimes finishing strong means starting over with even more determination. Every practice, every early morning, every ache and sacrifice. It wasn't just about crossing a finish line. It was about building strength and endurance. And that's what high school has done for us. It's trained us for the long run. To my teachers, and especially to my 2 coaches behind me, Coach Eric and Coach Freeman, they helped me realize that I have a future in the sport of track post-high school. And they've kept me level-headed and helped us through it all. So thank you for cheering us on, holding up the stopwatch, and pushing us even when we thought we had nothing left. You didn't just teach us lessons, you gave us the tools to keep going when things got tough. To our families, thank you for being our constant support crew. To my mom, who kept me racing down the right path and never letting me falter when it came to my academics. And to both my dads who cheered me on no matter what I wanted to do with my life. And to the class of 2025, this is our moment. We've made the final lap, the crowd is cheering, the finish line is in sight, but the truth is, today isn't the end. It's a handoff, a pass to the next leg of our journey. Some of us will race into college, others into careers. Some may take a detour to find the right path, but every one of us is moving forward. And no matter what lies ahead, remember that we've trained for this. We got the stamina, the strength, and the spirit to keep running. So let's run boldly, let's race with purpose, and let's never forget that even after the finish line, there's always another start. As we leave this track we've known for 4 years, let's carry forward the lessons, the grit, the growth, the unshakable belief that every step, no matter how small, is progress. Keep setting goals, keep chasing dreams, and if life ever trips you up, remember you've already proven you know how to get back up and keep running. The word is our next course, and it's our turn to leave our mark on it. Let's go. Wherever we go from here, let's lead with courage and kindness. Let's uplift others, celebrate the small wins, and run our race without comparing lanes. We weren't just trained to compete, we were trained to grow, to rise, and to inspire. Years from now, we might not remember every test or grade, but we'll remember the feeling of this moment, the pride, the promise, and the potential. So let's carry that with us and run toward the future like we were born to. Let's run boldly, let's race with purpose, and let's never forget that even after the finish line, there's always another start. And with that, class of 2025, congratulations, and we did it.
We will now have a special musical selection by Deja Duncan, I Know Where I've Been.
I know where I'm going, yes I do.
point in our graduation ceremony, we want to call your attention to the scholarship that students in this class have been awarded. It is verified by our own counseling department. Members of the graduating class have received over $2.5 million and counting in scholarships to various universities and colleges. This is certainly an exemplary job and deserves our applause. Our graduates' academic achievements are highlighted by the symbolic cords and stoles they wear today. We have 20 members of the National Honor Society wearing white National Honor Society stoles. We have 19 members of our National Technical Honor Society that are wearing purple cords. We have 12 seniors that have completed the state course requirements to be North Carolina academic scholars. We have 3 seniors graduating from our Academy of Finance. They are wearing the silver and green cords. We have 9 seniors graduating from our Academy of Green Technology. They are wearing the green and black cord. Finally, we have 22 students in the senior class who are wearing gold tassels on a white sash. This indicates that they have maintained at least a 3.75 weighted GPA over the last 4 years and are graduating with honors. And 26 DBHS honor graduates who have a 3.5 GPA or higher. Let's congratulate all of these outstanding academic accomplishments. Our ceremony would not be complete without acknowledging the parents and guardians who have guided, supported, and nurtured our graduates. We extend to each of you our sincere gratitude for making this day possible. Now, to the sensational Douglas Byrd High School class of 2025. Let's take this moment. Breathe it in. This is a day you have worked for, prayed for, and dreamed about. This is not just a ceremony, it's a celebration. It's not just the end of something, it's the beginning of everything. Today we gather not just to hand out diplomas, but to honor your grit, your growth, and your glory. You have overcome challenges, defied the odds, and risen above every obstacle. You have truly embodied what it means to be an eagle, not just in name, but in spirit. You come from Douglas Byrd High School, the home of the Eagles. And if there's one thing we know, it is this. Eagles weren't made to sit still. They were made to soar. The eagle is more than just a bird. It's a symbol of strength, leadership, and vision. It doesn't run from storms. It flies into them, using the resistance to rise even higher. And class of 2025, that's exactly what you've done. You've flown through unexpected challenges, global pandemics, personal battles, pressure to succeed, and fear of the unknown. But you didn't crash. You didn't fold. You flew forward. You earned your wings. And now it is time to soar beyond limits. But as you take flight, there's one truth I want you to carry in your heart, carved deep into your wings. Never forget to protect the nest. Every eagle comes from a nest, and that nest, your home, your community, your school, is sacred. It's where you learned struggle, laughed, cried, failed, and tried again. Protecting the nest means honoring the place that nurtured your wings. It means not forgetting the teachers who believed in you, the classmates who lifted you, the family who sacrificed for you, and the neighborhood that shaped you. Honor your roots, and your wings will never lose their power. The higher you rise, the more important it is to remember where you started. Don't turn your back on the nest. Protect it, represent it, elevate it. The nest isn't just a place, it's also your values. It's the core of who you are. It's your character, your integrity, your dreams, your purpose. This is your inner nest. In a world that pressures you to blend in, stand tall. In a culture that celebrates clout, choose character. Don't sell your wings for popularity. Don't trade your purpose for acceptance. Guard your character like the eagle guards its nest, fiercely and faithfully. Who you are matters more than what you achieve. Protect your nest, and your legacy will protect itself. As you graduate and step into the unknown, feel we're coming. That little voice may whisper, "You're not ready." But I'm here to remind you, you are ready. Why? Because you are an eagle. And eagles don't flap around the ground like chickens or waddle in circles like ducks. They rise. And when they hit turbulence, they soar higher. You've already soared through difficulty. Now soar with destiny. You weren't made to be average. You weren't created to live in fear. You were designed to elevate, to innovate, and to transform every space you enter. One of the most powerful things an eagle does is protect the nest while preparing for the next. And that's your assignment, class of 2025. Don't just climb the ladder of success. Reach back and pull someone else up. Speak life into the younger siblings watching you. Be an example to the next generation. Mentor, inspire, serve. Let your success be the seed for someone else's breakthrough. True greatness is not measured by how high you fly, but how many you help soar. You're not flying solo. Every step you take forward creates a path for someone else. Protect the nest by investing in the future. Your generation is bold. You speak truth. You challenge systems. You create change. That's why the world needs your voice, your vision, and your victory. So go forward. Break barriers. Build empires. Launch businesses. Heal communities. Rewrite stories. Reimagine futures. Let your life scream purpose. And no matter how far you go, how high you soar, or how loud your name echoes, protect the nest. Never forget the place and the people who helped you to take flight. So class of 2025, the sky is not your limit. It's just your starting point. Your wings are strong. Your vision is clear. Your nest is proud. Now take what you've learned, your scars, your wisdom, your fire, and fly. Fly above fear, beyond boundaries. Fly with grace, grit, and greatness. Because you are Douglas Byrd Eagles, and eagles were never meant to crawl. They were built to soar. Let the world feel your wings. Let your flight shake the heavens. Let your legacy be one that can't be ignored. Class of 2025, soar beyond limits. And always, always remember to protect the nest. Congratulations, class of 2025. To the parents, family, and friends, and members of community, our commencement ceremony is sacred and worthy of nothing less than perfection. We know you have anticipated this day for many years and are filled with pride. We're going to work together to make this commencement ceremony the best ever. We would like to give you the opportunity to celebrate your graduate and the entire class of 2025 prior to the presentation of graduates. At this time, I would like to ask the class of 2025, look to your right. See if you can locate your family and friends. Now, family and friends, you have 25 seconds to celebrate your graduate. All right. Okay. Here we go. Graduates, look to your left. Look to your left. You have 25 seconds. All right. Look to your back. Look to the back. We got 25 seconds. All right. Okay. Here we go. All right, here we go. All right, family. I need y'all help. I need families. I need your help. I gave that opportunity for you. So now, after giving you that opportunity, I would again like to make a personal appeal to our audience to respect the dignity of this ceremony and allow each of our graduates to have their moment. All of our students have worked extremely hard and deserve respect so that their name can be heard. As we present and call the names of the graduates, please refrain from celebratory outbursts and instead stand in silence in support of your graduate when their name is called. We share your enthusiasm. However, we ask that you respect each graduate and their families so they can experience the privilege of witnessing this once-in-a-lifetime moment that every student and family deserves. At this time, Mr. Rose will present the graduates of the class of 2025.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the class of 2025. Selena Angelica Alexander Shaw. Denaria Cassandra Allen. Samaya Mia Allen. Dante Ezekiel Alvarez Rodriguez. Nick Angelo Ala Apan. Imaya Ariel Avant. Alex Yahir Avila Pereira. Amarion Rodrigo Earl Baggett. Maria Krishana Bailey. Browdy Barcina Hill. Nashana Antonia Barlow. Javon Chris Malik Barnes. Scarlett Verlee Barnes. Davida Dominica Barrett. Layla Renisha Ballman. Brianna Caden Babbage, Anthony Tyrone Boone Jr., Komora Lishay Booth, Shania Nashade Branch, Teresa Renee Nevaeh Britt, Jacob Allen Brown, Richard Allen Brown, Jasmine Aaliyah Burns, Justin Shamar Butler, Anthony Cardozo, Jemiah Akira Carroll, Kristen Carter, Leonardo Centrone Glumo, Dewan Anton Clemens, Ethan Allen Colon, Ethan Matthew Corbin, Johan Mac Cornelius, Miguel Kotak Mesa, Ebony Michelle Crossland, Jaira Ajay Davis, Alexander Adam De La Cruz, Elijah Omarion Dixon, Deja Deanne Duncan, Latoya Eberly, Carol Jasmine Echevarria Melgar, Somay Aram, Josephine Eloria, Sean Jatisse Fisher, Edith Flores Cruz, Tyra Ayana Lenore Dolores Fuller, Javier Alexander Jorena Rojas, Deanne Elizabeth Gilbert, Carissa Eunice Glapion, Alberto Gonzalez, Lanaya Inara Gonzalez, Jalen Alonzo Gooden, Ariana Jakira Goodman, Torian Denorian Gordon, John Larry McKinley Graham, Osiris Diana Guillen Velez, Maya Angel Hamilton, Heidi Nicole Harris, Kayshawn Harris, Ladarius Harrison, Damian Lee Herring, Tatiana Harmony Hoisington, Avion Mikkel Howard, Alyssa Lane Huffman, Kylie Renee James, Lawton Jean-Baptiste, Aviana Monet Jenrette, Ashanti Eva Mae John, Jishan DeMichael Johnson, Jamorion Rayshawn Jones, Zaire Antonio Jones, Trenton Antonio Kennedy, McKinley Arnez Kirk, Gabrielle Lena Langley, Samantha Lapinid, Juvenson Lazar, Glenn Devon Lewis, Matthew Christopher King Lewis, Catherine Julie Lavia Garcia, Ariana Jamela Nicole Lindsay. Haiti Sherelle Lugo Cruz. Caleb Nasir Sir Arthur Lynch. Isis Judith Mariquin. Erin Marie Matthey. Urelis Nicole Macienzo Marrero. Kamora Matthews. Mariah Janae Matthews. Joniah Monet Mayers. Logan Micah McCormick. Aquamarine Alicia McKay. Brianna Michelle McCoy. Marcus McCoy. Ayalana Shalone McCoy Sloan. Destiny Amanda McLaughlin. Shania McLucas. Destiny Mariah Nicole McFall. Alian David Medina Rodriguez. Ashley Haiti Mejia Chavez. Janaya Danielle Lavana Melvin. Davian Marquez Miller. Benjamin Mitty. Amari Dominique Moore. Sakina Moore. Karishma Moreno Irizarry. Nyla Denise Moses. Jessica Chantel Murphy. Sylvia Abimnui Difor. Mario Alonzo Nunez Diaz. Andrew Blaine Ortiz. Marco Antonio Ortiz Francis. Gadrilis Pacheco Reynoso. Jalen Javaris Page. Gabrielle Marie Parson. James Bradley Patterson. Jeremy Lawan Patterson Jr. Kevin David Pelez. Mariah Shakiria Peters. Juliana Nicole Pierce. Isaiah Darnell Pope. Jonathan Portner. Janice Ace Purcell. Leilani Elise Redmond. Jacob Timothy Reed. Aaron Nevada Reed. Joshua Makal Reamer. Yasmin Rabone Diaz. Michael Desmond Rice Jr. Mara Kathleen Richard. Justin Antonio Richardson. Shamond Darian Richardson. Halen Zayani Roches. Christopher Ryan Rodriguez. Julian Mauricio Rodriguez. Richard Gregory Rodriguez. Delber Javier Rojas Granadales, Jr. Alondra Camille Rosa Leon. Dalen James Saldana. Mariela Adelaide Santa Maria Pena. Jaden Amar Santiago. Connor Alexander Schoenwolf. Aaron Christopher Scott. Kateria Jamileshka Serrano Vargas. Tyzir Shaw. Havian Brody Small. Elizabeth Smalls. Ahmad Taekwon Smith. Amir Damian Sneed. Simone Jeray Stanley. Karma Aphrodite Staten. Shalon Raphael Sincere Stevens. Sean Terrell Stocks. Javion Taylor. Romaine Mario Thorolis. Michael Anthony Thomas Jr. Timothy Jeremiah Toomer. Deborah Sky Twine. Jonathan Vega Yanez. Tyrasia Zybriana Vareen. Alor Aman Wallard. Neela Wanji. Tamira LaShawn Watts. Keshia Latrice White. Takima Janae White. Titus Manuel Whitehead. Emmanuel D'Angelo Ira Whitted. Jeremy Scott Williams. Jordan David Williams. Tyrell Stefan Williams Carter. Anthony Kwan Winston. Elijah James Wood. Giomari Janad Rashad Young. Paola Angelin Zermano Alvarez.
At this time, will the Douglas Byrd High School class of 2025 please stand? As the principal of Douglas Byrd High School, I certify these students have met all the graduation requirements as set forth by the Cumberland County Public Schools and the state of North Carolina. By the power invested in me, I hereby declare the class of 2025 graduates of Douglas Byrd High School. Congratulations, and you may turn your tassels.